Hello everyone, it is Nail by Millie and today I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this purple and brown set. So let's get into the video. So to save some time, I already had my nails cut, my cuticles pushed back, and I already removed the shine from my natural nails, and I already had all my nail tips laid out. So I'm just going in with these tips from Amazon and my eBasket nail glue, and we're just going in and gluing the tips on. And the trick to not having a crooked nail is to put on the tip when you have all of the fingers together. If you just put on the pointer finger and you don't have it next to the middle finger, chances are it's going to be crooked because you're not seeing how the pointer finger lines up with the finger next to it. So that's one thing that I always do. So now I'm going in and cutting the tips down, and I did my thumb shorter on this set so I can function a little bit more, and then for the rest of them they're all the same length. I might have done my pinky just a little bit longer because I was doing stiletto on my pinky, and if you do stiletto, you know it kind of looks shorter when you have a stiletto, so my pinky was a little bit longer. And then now you can't see it, but I'm going in and I'm just cutting off the sides of my nails to get the coffin shape I want, and then we're going in with our 100 nail file, and we're just gonna file the edges to make them all nice and crisp. Then now I'm just taking the nail file and I'm blending in the tip into my natural nail, and I like to do this with my nail file because it turns out a lot smoother than it does with the e-file because these tips are really thick. Then I'm taking my e-file and my sanding band that I use to remove the shine from my nail, and I'm just going in and removing the shine from the natural nail tip, so when I lay my acrylic on the tip it doesn't just slide off and it has something to stick to, which makes it way easier when applying the first couple beads onto the nail. And then on some of the nails I'm just going in and blending the tip into my nail a little bit better. So for this set, the two acrylic colors I used were Nail Supply Glamour, the acrylic collection, the brown acrylic collection, and Ginnaman number 19, and then the purple was Nail Supply Glamour Random Collection Desirable number 43, and then Modean's Clear Acrylic, these leaves from Amazon. So first I'm going in with my Mia Secret dehydrator, and this is just gonna remove any oils from my nails that will cause lifting. So we're just prepping with the dehydrator to remove the oils. Then the second one is the nail primer by Mia Secret, and this is just gonna create a sticky layer for the acrylic to stick to. That will help the acrylic stick to my nail. So I'm going in with the Modans Clear, and I'm going to place a couple beads around my cuticle and kind of clean out my cuticle a little bit and kind of push the acrylic down a little bit. Then I'm going to go in and take these leaves and kind of set them in the acrylic I've laid, and kind of set them where I want the colors to be. And then I added a few more at the bottom of the nail, and then I'm gonna take my clear again, and we're just gonna encapsulate the whole nail. So now I'm going in to my middle finger, and I just applied a small bead of clear onto my natural nail and blended it into the tip so that the brown color doesn't stain my nail at all. And this, we're going in with the purple, and we're gonna make kind of a triangle cutout on this nail. It's considered acrylic blocking, and I will go in with a nail file and file it once the acrylic is dry. And then I'm doing the same thing with the brown on the top of the nail. Then onto my pointer finger. This finger is gonna be ombre, so we're gonna have purple at the bottom and the brown at the top. And I'm just gonna say this now, this finger was so hard to blend the colors together, but I actually turned out really good. You cannot tell I was struggling at all when I finished. So we're just laying the purple down and feathering it up, and then taking the brown and slowly blending it down with soft stroking motions. If you push on your brush too hard when you're doing the ombre, it's not gonna turn out well, I'll just say that. And we're making sure when we go around the cuticle, we're patting our brush so that it will set down and around our cuticle perfectly. And usually I don't go up I don't go back up with the bottom color. Usually I just blend down with the top color, but I had to for this set so that it would blend evenly, and then we're gonna encapsulate that one in clear. Then now I'm going in on my middle finger, and we're just following that acrylic into a straight line. So that when I add that clear in between there, it's perfectly straight. And then now that is perfectly straight, I added 3 leaves into the middle and then started going in with the clear to encapsulate it, or encapsulate that part, and then encapsulate the color acrylic as well. Then on my pinky, it's just gonna be all that brown color, so I went in with a little bit of clear again at the top of the nail so that the brown doesn't stain my nail. And then we're just doing little beads until the color is all opaque. And this was my first time doing a stiletto nail when all of my other nails were different shapes. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I didn't like how the final product looked with this different shape nail, but it's okay because I was just trying something new. And now on my thumb, we're going in with a little bit of clear around the cuticle like I did on the other nails, and then this nail is going to be all purple, so we're just gonna be picking up beads of purple and laying them down. Okay, so now I'm starting my filing, but I'm not really gonna explain it too much because I do the same thing and it's kind of self-explanatory, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about how I got into nails. So I've always been a very artistic person. I've been drawing and painting since I was a little kid. And when I was younger, I would paint my own nails. I had a friend who was really good at painting her own nails and would do little designs and stuff with bobby pins and stuff. So, I started doing that stuff too a little bit on myself. I had a lot of different nail polish colors and my nails were probably always painted, but when I got into the beginning of high school, I started to go to the nail salon. And it was just so fascinating to me. When I'd be in the seat, I would just watch what they're doing. When some people go to the nail salon, they're just on their phone the whole time. Me, I would just be watching them the whole time, like how fast they do it. Like everything was just so cool to see to me. But the only thing is I was paying for these nails that weren't even much longer than my natural nails. I don't know why I was doing that. But anyways, fast forward a couple years, I graduated. It was my first year in college. I was at a 4-year university and I was dorming there. And I was really bored all the time, so I'd always be watching YouTube. And some nail videos would come across my YouTube and I would just watch them. And I started to think like, hey, this is something I think I could do. So one day I ordered everything on Amazon and I just started practicing, and it was really hard at first, but I never really gave up. I always just thought that I could do it. My first couple of sets, they fell off right away, but here I am today, and we're improving every single day. And it's just crazy to see how far I came, because if I were to show you my first set, which I might include it in here, it was horrendous. Like, it was all bumpy, and I was using regular nail polish, so it was just a mess with nail polish everywhere, and my whole dorm would just smell like chemicals and nail polish, and people would actually come and complain to my RA that it smelled too bad, and like they wanted me to stop doing nails in there or just be cautious. But yeah, so that's kind of how I started doing nails. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I would do a couple of my friends' nails, but they would fall off right away because I didn't know how to prep the natural nail. So that's why prepping the natural nail is key. If you are starting nails and they fall off fast, just know that it takes practice. So now I'm gonna go in with my Nail Supply Glamour matte top coat, and we're just gonna be mattifying the middle finger, that little triangle on the middle finger, and then our ring finger, and then we're gonna cure it for 30 seconds. So then I finished curing that, and then now I'm going in with my Diamond Gel regular top coat, and we're just gonna be doing that on the rest of the nails, and then also splitting it on my middle finger. So put that on my thumb and my pointer finger, and then half and half on my middle finger. And then I will cure that for 30 seconds as well. So I cured that, and then now I'm going in with the second coat of the top coat. So after this, I cured it in my lamp for 30 seconds again, And then now we're moving on to the Swarovski. So I went in with my Nail Supply Glamour Diamond Gel Diamond Glue, and the two colors Swarovskis I'm using on this set are color Fuchsia and color Golden Shadow. This set I want to work on my crystal placement a little bit and kind of mess around with some shapes and some things I've never done before. So I used the baguette shape, and I think the other one's like a kite, and then the rest are just regular circles. And I mostly did things in like 3 pyramids. So it was 2 bigger ones and then a bigger one on top, or a smaller one on top. So it's like a little triangle. And here I'm just making sure it's all straight because I don't like when my diamonds are out of place. And then we're gonna cure that after we have it exactly how I want it. And then the diamonds will be stuck down for a while and for good. They don't fall off fast at all. Then we're gonna go in on our pointer finger and add some more Swarovskis. So for this finger, I kind of did them in a triangle, and the bottom layer of the triangle is the golden shadow ones, and then the top layer is the fuchsia purple ones. So I went ahead and cured the top part of that pointer finger. Then I thought something was missing on the bottom of that nail. So I added 2 bigger stones and then 1 smaller one, and then cured that. And here's the finished look. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys.